Match number 13 of the Indian Premier League, it was the Rishabh Pant-led Lucknow Super Giants up against the Punjab Kings at a full-packed Ekana Cricket Stadium. Welcome back to another edition of the IPL highlights, and like always, in this video, I'm going to be taking you through all the key highlights of the 13th game of the Indian Premier League. The two captains in the form of Shreyas Iyer and Rishabh Pant were there at the centre for the toss. It was the Punjab Kings, Shreyas Iyer, who won the toss, and like all the captains have done so far in this IPL, he also elected to bowl first, keeping in mind that the dew might play a very big role. This was just the second game for the Punjab Kings. They are coming off a victory. On the other hand, Lucknow Super Giants having a hot-cold season. 2 games they had played so far, 1-1, and had lost 1 game against the Delhi Capital in a close encounter. The Punjab Kings were really lucky and executed their plans. They got Mitchell Marsh early on in the first over itself. Mitchell Marsh had to return back to the pavilion, but on the other hand, Aidan Markram, who hasn't been in the best of his forms, started to fire for the Punjab Kings. Did try to utilize the power play as much as possible, but eventually had to get out. And then with what happened was that Rishabh Pant, whose string of low scores continue, a third consecutive low score for Rishabh Pant, getting out against Glenn Maxwell, who was operating in the third over. He played it on and was a soft dismissal. Rishabh Pant had to return back to the pavilion without really disturbing the scorers too much. Not too many runs for him, is failing to get into the double digits for a very long time now. Would really want to get back into the form and start winning games as a captain, as he comes in with a very big price tag. After that, the two middle order batters in Nicholas Pooran and Ayush Badoni took control of the innings. They started to build an innings. The wicket was ticking on, and both of them playing unlike their characteristics, trying to rotate the single and double, trying to consolidate, build up the innings, and also playing their shots when the ball was there to be hit. Both of them played their shots and continued to play, but Nicholas Pooran, on the other hand, continued from where he left last time around. 70 runs in the previous game. Today also managed to score 44 runs. Did play a decentish knock, 44 runs of 30 deliveries, but then had to get back to the pavilion. Yuzvendra Chahal showing his experience, showing why he's a seasoned campaigner. A ball quite overpitched, far away from Pooran's arc, and Pooran got really excited seeing that, and did play his shot, but eventually was caught out, wasn't able to clear the fence on this occasion. And after a well-made 42, Pooran had to return back. Ayush Badoni and Abdul Samad, both of them tried to take, before Abdul Samad, David Miller came in. David Miller attacked the spinners. Short balls were bowled to David Miller. He hit them for 4 and scored solid 19 runs, making sure that the runs do not stop after a fall of wicket in the middle overs. But again, he also had to go back to the pavilion. On the other hand, a certain Ayush Badoni was still there, standing strong and trying to rotate single double, making sure that he's there in the last 5 overs and plays out the overs between 10 to 15, so that the team has wickets in the end and he can be the one who accelerates. Then David Miller also had to go back, and then came in a new signing by the Lucknow Super Giants, Abdul Samad, with him Ayush Badoni. Both of them started to take on the attack. They realized that these are the last 5 overs, and over here they need to maximize the runs, because the 200 was what the Lucknow Super Giants were aiming for, and it was high time they started to accelerate. And both the young batters in Ayush Badoni and Abdul Samad took the things in their hands and started to play their shots. Abdul Samad was up against Arshdeep Singh in the 18th over, and he managed to score 20 crucial runs, which became very crucial, taking the Lucknow Super Giants closer and closer to the 180 mark. And Abdul Samad played all kinds of shots. He scooped Arshdeep, opened the face of the bat, hit him for 4s on the offside region as well. So Abdul Samad looked in full swing. But then Ayush Badoni and Abdul Samad had to go back off Arshdeep Singh itself, and the Lucknow Super Giants were stopped for a total of 171 at a point when it was looking that Lucknow might get to a total of in excess of 180, 190. That was cut short because of 2 great overs in the end, one by Arshdeep Singh that came. Just look at this, have a look at the scorecard of the Lucknow Super Giants. 44 for Nicholas Pooran, 41 for Ayush Badoni, and 27 crucial catches cameo by Abdul Samad as well, taking the team to a total of 171. What Lucknow Super Giants needed was early wickets, and that's exactly what they got. Digvesh Singh Rathi got the wicket of his Delhi teammate Priyansh Arya, who was opening for the Punjab Kings. Priyansh Arya, after a great outing in the first game for Punjab Kings, had to depart for just a score of 8 runs today, and Digvesh Singh Rathi giving him a send-off as well. After that, Prabh Simran, who's been backed by the Punjab Kings for so many years now, was one of the retentions for them as well. The youngster from Punjab, local boy, absolutely destroyed all bowlers that came his way. He played his shots, got off the blocks very, very quickly, and played at a strike rate of over 160-70, on occasions 200 as well. So Prabh Simran was all in great control of the chase. He had Shreyas Iyer with him, who was there, calm, composed, collected, giving a strike to Prabh Simran as much as possible, because the kind of form Prabh Simran was showing, anyone would want a Prabh Simran to be on strike if he's striking the ball the way he was. He continued to play his shots, and even Shreyas Iyer joined the party. As soon as he got a ball that was called for hitting, he did not stop himself either, not thinking that it's one end Prabh Simran is hitting, he needs to contain. He did not go with that orthodox thought process. He also decided to attack. In no time, Prabh Simran got to his half century, and it was a well-deserved quick-fire half century, and he did not stop even after that. Continued to play his shots after the 50, and by then the Punjab Kings were way ahead in this chase, and it was just a matter of time that in how much time will they be able to win the game from here. Well made 69, very quick fire 69. Prabh Simran had to depart. He was playing, he continued to play his shots, keeping in mind that the Punjab Kings want to finish the game as soon as possible, and in that attempt lost his wicket. He was joined, then Shreyas Iyer was joined by Nehal Vadera, and now it was just about how quickly can Punjab Kings win the game and get ahead in the net run rate area. And they, boy oh boy, they did not stop at all. Nehal Vadera and Shreyas Iyer, both of them played their shots. Shreyas Iyer first got to his 50, then continued to play his shots. Nehal Vadera 4 sixes in matter of no time, and within a snap of a finger, the game was over for the Punjab Kings. The Punjab Kings had convincingly won their second game as well. On the other hand, Lucknow Super Giants, their second loss for them now out of the 3 games that they have played. This is how the scorecard looked: clinical and dominating. Just Priyansh Arya, the one who failed. Apart from that, Prabh Simran 69 of 34 deliveries, 52 of 30 balls for Shreyas Iyer, and 43 of 25 by Nehal Vadera, who went on and scored 4 sixes in that inning. So great win for the Punjab Kings, 2-2. They sit pretty on second position as far as the points table is concerned. Problems rising for the Lucknow Super Giants, an inexperienced bowling lineup. They would want their ace bowlers to join their team as soon as possible back, because things are getting really difficult for the Lucknow Super Giants as well. But that is all that I've got for you in the highlights of the 13th game of the Indian Premier League. I hope you're liking our coverage here on Sports Today of the IPL. So if you haven't subscribed to Sports Today till now, do not forget to press the subscribe button. If you like this video, do give us a like as well, and if you haven't pressed the bell icon, do not forget to do that as well, so that as soon as we are live or there's any interesting content coming your way, you guys come to know first.